it's a fight going on now that Kim Worthy's trying to put you back in prison, correctly?
Yeah, right now, yeah.
So let's get into that. So you eventually fight your way out of prison.
Yeah, eventually. So after my case is reversed, I get back down, right? And I got the best trial attorney. I swear to God, even though I fired her, if I tell anybody, this lady at trial,
You said
she the truth.
You still filed.
I fired her though because I fired her because she is a trial attorney, a mouthpiece. But I was gonna whip them with the pen before the trial. See, a lot of lawyers ain't pre-trial lawyers who file motions. You hear me? I'm gonna breed them in motions.
Yeah.
And she ain't want to file no motion. She just wanted to go to the trial and use her loud ass great mouth. You hear me?
Yeah.
I'm telling you, Lillian Diallo.
I already knew.
Lillian Diallo.
She could bully the courtroom.
You knew already.
Yeah, Lillian Diallo is like the best trial attorney. I'm telling you, she believe her spiel. She gonna make you believe that she believe her own spiel. See, that's the problem with a lot of
you
lawyers.
see her on the news,
Yeah, they don't believe their own spiel. When you see her on the news, she going. You gonna know she believe. You know how you know a sister how they be? She and that motherfucker going, and she gonna challenge the judge. Huh?
Who you talking about?
Lillian
Lillian
Diallo.
Diallo. Her and Gabby Silvers is the best trial attorneys downtown.
Just like that.
You hear me? Gabby just like that.
Shout out Gabby, man.
Who was that lady from the other day? She was the attorney.
She was up there with us?
Yeah.
Oh, that's my appellate attorney. Her name Christine Pajak. She the best appellate attorney. See, it's a difference. A lot of people don't know about attorneys, right? So you could get convicted on most guys get convicted at trial, right? And then they run and say, hey, I'm about to get Ty Perkins and pay him $100,000. But Ty Perkins is not an appellate attorney. He's a trial attorney. So you done already lost because you need a specialist.
But the attorneys still take that fucking
They
money.
still take that money.
Hell yeah.
Even though they ain't equipped for the job.
That's like some lawyers that take a Fed case and they a state lawyer and just take your fucking money. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so it be about the money for them. You know why a lot of lawyers go to sleep at night? Because most of the clients they come in contact with is guilty. So whether you win or get found guilty, they can go on with their life with that verdict on because in the back of their mind, they know that you already did the crime.
Yeah,
so this is why lawyers come along and just can take people money because in the back of their mind, they be like, this nigga did the crime anyway. If I could come up with some way to get him out, then he get out. You know,
if I can get him to take this low cop.
But if I get him, yeah, for sure. If you ain't gonna take the cop, they gonna go to trial. And at the end of the day, they move on, and you never hear from them, bro.
Regardless,
ever again in your life, they don't lose no sleep because
it's a dirty game.
They did their best job at that moment. And in the end of the day, 90% of the clients that they come across is guilty. Yeah. You know what I mean? Most of the people that they come in contact is guilty. So whether I win or lose, I can sleep at night.
He can sleep at night because he knew.
You know what I mean? Only time they can't sleep at night is when they know that you was wrongfully convicted. David Cripps, he knew I was wrongfully convicted, bro. And David Cripps went out and talked to the jurors, bro. You know, I salute David Cripps, man. He helped me get back, man. But he was a coward, though, too. So let me tell you all about this. David Cripps was a coward. After going through the trial and we in the deliberation process, yeah, he was a great trial attorney, but when we got to the deliberation process and we seen the juries was confused, he started to get cold feet. You know what I mean? Oh, shit, damn. It's a possibility you could be found guilty. He like, oh, shit. Then he found out that they came back with a verdict and they was talking about convicting me. He left the courtroom, bro. He left me, bro, and sent his wife, Gabby Silvers, in to stand for the return of the verdict, bro.
How the fuck can he do that?
And he did it with my consent because I was ready to go on. I couldn't believe it. I thought it was a moment like Punked, where Jared Kushner was going to jump out saying, I've been punked. You feel what I mean? With these jurors coming talking about,
fuck out
you know what I mean? That's what I really believe, man. But then David Cripps, he was a coward. Well, he wasn't a coward. Take that back. He was hurt. He was crushed. He couldn't believe it. More so like me. If I knew that it was a way for me to get up out of there, I would have took it and I stood for the verdict, like him. But he was crushed. But it was a coward move, too, at the same time. He was crushed.
Yeah, you come back. You don't leave me in here.
You don't leave me?
Hell no.
He took me all the way to the ring and left me, bro.
When he throw the towel in there.
He threw the towel in and ran, passed it to his wife, bro, who had to stand right there with the return of the verdict, bro. That shit there, bro, that was a moment that hurt me. Like, damn. Even my lawyer didn't dish me.
What was your mama like? What was your family like?
Man.
Torn to pieces.
My mom was torn, bro. All I can remember is her during that return of the verdict. Out of everybody's voice, it's somehow, you know, you always hear that distinct voice of your mama. You know what I mean? And out of everybody that was
Damn, I don't even want to relive that. You got
I
got goosebumps thinking of that shit.
I heard her voice, bro. You know what I mean? And that shit just sent me in rage. Like, she like, no! Y'all got the wrong one!
They ain't even give a
That
fuck.
shit. Hey, they did, bro, because they was crying. They was crying. They was in tears, bro. And that's what, like, bitch, why y'all crying? And y'all just convicted me. Bitch, I should be the one crying, but I'm standing here about to, man, you know, I couldn't believe it, bro. I lost my mind in there, man. It was like, these people serious, man. This ain't, I thought I was, bro, I can't even explain the feeling of that moment. You know, my judge looked stupid. She said, oh, I wish it was something I could do when she sent this.
Who you was in front of?
She said she wish it was something she can do.
Yeah, she said she wished it was something what she could do, but once
Who
the
was in
jury
front of,
returned the verdict,
black or white judge?
she was mixed. Her name was Carol Youngblood.
Oh yeah, Youngblood. She was on
Her name
7th
was-
floor when I was down there.
Yeah, that's what she was at.
704?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was in there
She,
for that first. I went to trial at 703.
When you get convicted by a jury, it's nothing that the trial judge can do. You know, all she can do is
She gotta
set it
leave
up
what
for
they
appeal.
decision.
She got to leave what they said. She can't override it.
Tell
You know what I mean?
If you could do it over, would you go with a bench trial or a jury trial?
If I had a bench trial, I'd have been found not guilty.
Yeah, they gotta go.
But you know that you can't get a bench trial. The prosecutor
You can't?
No, you don't
I
have
ain't
a
know
right.
that.
You got a
I ain't know
right.
that.
You got a right by the Constitution to a trial by jury. And the judges, the United States Supreme Court has interpreted that to mean only a right to a trial by jury. Meaning that without the prosecutor's consent, you can't get a bench trial.
Without their consent.
Without their consent. And 9 times out of 10, a prosecutor ain't gonna consent to a case with clear
Knowing they
reasonable
gonna
doubt.
lose. Yeah.
Knowing where it's clear reasonable doubt. You'll never get
Why
a
is
bench
that
trial.
though?
I ain't know that, bro.
They only
Why
take-
is that though?
because the Constitution says that you only have a right
to a jury.
to a trial by jury. The letter of the law says that.
Fuck.
See, the prosecutor's so cunning, they made sure that they enacted it in statute,
Yeah, that was sweet. That go in
which
their favor.
affirms it,
go
means
in their
that
favor.
goes in their favor.
Yeah.
So
That's
it gives the prosecutor another action of control.
Of the court.
Not only is they controlling the files and what should they turn over to the defense, but they controlling whether you can get a bench trial or not, which hold the cards in
And
their
now,
hand.
fuck-
Do you think too much power lies in these prosecutors' hands?
See, most people think that the judge is the most powerful person in
And
the
it's
courtroom.
not. It's the prosecutor.
It's the prosecutor because the prosecutor got the charging power. The judge is only there as an umpire.
A
He
referee.
call balls and strikes.
The prosecutor is
He's
the
a
one who
referee.
has the government's
And he
firepower against his back. You know what I mean?
He got
Go back
they got
and add
all
charges, nigga.
the firepower.
You ain't got to tell me.
They got the firepower of the government and the so-called people, meaning us. They're enacting and representing us.
When that shit say your name versus the United States government or the state of Michigan, that prosecutor got
No.
all the resources of that state,
No.
the United States government.